Charanam Saranam Ramambige, Charanam Saranam Trayambage. Humble salutations at the lotus feet of Divine Mother and Pujya Sri Bhagwan. My blissful memories about Divine Mother Sri Ramadevi take me to the year 1973. It was the vacation after the final exam of my degree course. I got an opportunity to stay for 2 weeks in the blissful atmosphere of Saknagar in the immediate presence of Divine Mother. After the inauguration of Saknagar in 1972, I was eagerly waiting for getting an opportunity to stay in Saknagar enjoying the bliss of Mother's presence. When I reached Saknagar, I got accommodation in dormitory. The day in Saknagar starts with Suprabhata Maridi and meditation. As the temple and Bhagwan Memorial Hall had not come up at that time, all program were in Madhuranilayam only. Mother would give darshan at 10:30 am and sometimes in the afternoon also. The small Madhuranilayam hall would be full packed with devotees at the time of Mother's darshan. Mother's discourses would be mostly in Kannada and rarely in Malayalam and Marathi according to the languages of the audience present there. Her discourses would be with wits and humours and at the same time with great philosophical truths. After Arati, Mother would distribute prasad with her own hands. One day during my stay, I had given for one Padapuja in the shrine. It was a great moment of blessing to receive prasad from Mother. I moved to Mother's presence on that day to receive prasad from Mother. After giving me prasad with affectionate look, Mother smiled at me. That smile had an electrifying effect. A wave of bliss began to upsurge in my heart, and I felt my heart would break with bliss. I had not experienced such a bliss ever before. Immediately after the program, I rushed to the dormitory and sat there enjoying the bliss for some time. At the time of night meals and during the whole night, that bliss prevailed in me. That was a sleepless night with the bliss and bliss only. Sleep was not coming, but did not make me anxious because I was experiencing the bliss which I did not want to break by sleep. The surprise was that I was still energetic in the morning in spite of a full sleepless night. In the morning, I took part in all morning routines as usual at Madhavalayam. The usual meditation at 10 am started and I was taking part in that also. About 5 minutes after starting the meditation, someone touched my shoulders and told me that Mother was calling. Mother was staying in the first floor and the man asked me to go to upstairs. I was thrilled to get a personal interview with Mother. I stepped each staircase without making any sound, even from my footsteps. When I reached in front of the closed door, I heard Mother calling Tara Devi, Tara. Immediately the door was opened. I could see Mother with all love and affection asking me to sit in a carpet spread in front of her. Mother was sitting in a sofa. When I sat in front of her, she smiled again and again and began to give me some advices and guidances. I remember that she asked me to chant Ashtotaram daily. The other advices were that youth is the best time to do spiritual practices, and as I was young, I should do it regularly. She asked me to attend the needs of my parents and take care of them in their old age. She asked me again to have constant remembrance of Mother and do Mother's work in the future. After giving such advices, she stood up and moved to the interior side of that room and came with a cup of milk. With a real motherly love, she asked me in Malayalam, Palu veno, do you want milk? I was not in a position to give a reply to that because I was very much excited. She gave me milk and I somehow managed to drink the milk in that excitement. Another surprise was waiting for me. She asked me to study typewriting and inquired about the fees for 1 month. When I told the amount of fees for 1 month, she took some money and gave me, which was sufficient for 6 months' study. I was convinced that no worldly mother can shower so much of motherly love as Divine Mother did. I returned from the presence of Mother like a new person, completely changed. I firmly believe that significance of her asking me to study typewriting was an indication that I will do much computer work to spread Mother's messages through bulletins etc. in the future. After 2 weeks stay in Saknar, when I returned home, my family members, all were Mother's disciples and devotees, were very much excited and they were happy to hear about Mother's Leelas in Saknar. After narrating one more incident, I will be concluding this small narration about Divine Mother. After the degree exam, I was trying to get a job and I got a small job in State Department, which was temporary. I visited Shaknagar during that period along with my brother K.N.K, whom Divine Mother was giving much importance among her disciples. The reason was that he was physically challenged person and he was Pujari of Trichur Mandir also. We were called for interview by mother and mother asked me about my job. When I told her about my salary, she agreed that it was small amount and blessed me to get a better job. During that stay itself, I got a call letter from telephone department for interview. When I told this to mother, mother told me to face the interview boldly and asked me to do any puja in Shaknagar when I get first salary. By mother's blessings, the interview was very easy for me and I got the job. When I received first salary, I visited Shaknagar again with my brother and performed Lalita Stotra Puja. Divine Mother was very much pleased with this and at the time of her departure, she called me to Madhuranilayam. When I reached Madhuranilayam, she was standing there in the ground floor itself with a small tin full of laddus. With a face full of love and affection, she smiled and asked me, Laddu Veno, do you want laddu? I was transported to heaven-like experience when I received that laddu prasad from all-loving mother. I returned to the room with this prasad of laddu which mother gave. When told about this, my brother also, who was waiting in the room, felt the bliss of mother's love. This experience filled our hearts brim with bliss. When we were returning in auto to railway station, we felt so much bliss that we should shout to all people walking along the street to go to mother and receive her limitless love. Such was the love mother showered on us. To receive that love, we have to receive her grace. There is no other way. Later in Pujyasri Bhagavan also, many of us have experienced that love. Mother showed us all a path by walking through which we can reach the blissful realm of Mother without much effort. May all of us strive to attain her after fulfilling her work assigned to each one of us. Again and again, humble prostrations at the lotus feet of Divine Mothers and Pujyasri Bhagavan. To conclude this small narrative, I quote one sloka. Ajnana-timirandhasya jnananjana-shalakaya chakshurunmilidam yena tasmai Sri Gurave Namah. I offer obeisance to my Guru, who has opened my eyes, which were blinded by cataract of ignorance, with the collyrium of knowledge. Jai Mata, Jai Bhagavan.